Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Dynamo video. In this one, we're talking about the MLB for Thursday, August 10th. And in this one, we have 5 really good picks for you guys, as always. And these are for the later games. So you can see on the screen here, we do have some games starting pretty soon, but all these picks are going to be from the later games. So stay tuned for all 5 of these if you're watching before, the later games start, I guess. Also, if you're not in the Discord, get over here for free. I'll have the link posted down below and it'll be linked. We got a lot of people talking about the MLB. You could see last night all the talking that was happening, and we got a lot more talk about the later games coming today in the MLB section. So get over in the Discord and see what people are liking and what you're liking. A lot of sharp people over here in the Discord. Also, we are running a special for the VIP in the Discord where we have 10 plus cappers giving out their favorite picks. It's going to take you through the whole weekend of NFL preseason football and MLB, esports, WNBA, all of that as well. So definitely check that out. It'll be linked down below as well. All right, so I put out my NFL preseason video. Definitely check that one out after this. But let's get into these MLB picks. The first one that I like here is going to be James Paxton on the hits allowed, taking the over against Kansas City. He's been getting rocked lately, had 8 and 9 hits in his last 2 games. So, pitchers go through these cold streaks where just everyone can blast off on him, and I think Paxton is in that similar spot. A lot of the sports books also like this one to go over, so I'm rolling with this one for my first pick. Boston, Kansas City, also supposed to be a high-scoring game. If we come look over here, 10.5 run total, by far the highest on the day. So a lot of runs are expected to be had in this game too. And I think Boston's going to score a lot, but I also think Kansas City will keep up with them and get some good amount of hits off of Paxton in this one. So I do like this pick here. My second one is an interesting pick that I used to do a lot, and I'm going to go back to it here because I like these bets, and it's going to be these strikeout bets. So for hitters, not pitchers. So Nolan Gorman here, I'm going to take the under on his strikeouts at 1.5. So he has to strike out twice against Tampa Bay. If we come over and look at the Tampa Bay pitcher today, Zach Lytle, his over-under is at 3.5 strikeouts. So, they expected to go 3 or 4. So the pitcher is supposed to go 5 or 6 innings here. And if he's only getting, 3 strikeouts in 5 or 6 innings, that he would have to get Gorman, a lot here. And then the relievers obviously will come in for the last 3, 4 innings as well. But also in this game, Tampa Bay, big favorites here, 9.5 run total, not so many runs expected for the Cardinals. So, Gorman probably will get up only like 4 times in this game if the Rays are, in line with what Vegas thinks over here as well. So he'd have to strike out in half of his at-bats against a pitcher who doesn't really get strikeouts. So I definitely like this one. If we look at Gorman, his stats on the season, barely over 1 strikeout per game on the season, 101 games played, 122 strikeouts. So nowhere close to averaging 2 strikeouts per game as well for Gorman. So I like this one. I like these bets, and going back to it here. So for our third pick, we're coming over here to OddsJam. If you haven't checked out OddsJam, you get 25% off with code Dynamo. Help support the channel as well if you click that link and use code Dynamo. Their top pick with the best percent chance to hit is going to be Syndergaard over 6 hits allowed. Essentially how this works is they pull from all these different sites. There's only 3 sites with this one up, but they're all at 5.5. And to go over, Caesars has this at minus 188 to go over. DraftKings has it minus 180 to go over. So pretty safe here at 6, it seems. And then a couple other sportsbooks have it going over as well, but not as much as DraftKings and Caesars here, but still they like this one. So I'm going to be going to that for the OddsJam pick of the day. If you want to try it out, definitely click on that link below and use the code for 25% off. And I feel good about this one today. Looking at Syndergaard, been getting rocked. Got 9-2 only in this one, 7-7-8. So been getting rocked a lot recently. I like that pick from OddsJam. Then for my next two picks, I like to finish out these with a stack, a lineup stack. And I like to stack the game with the highest projected run total. Right here, Boston, Kansas City, game we already talked about. 10.5 runs, minus 250 for the Red Sox. So their implied total is going to be like 6 runs or probably even more because they're such big favorites in a high run total game here. So for that reason, I'm going to be stacking the Red Sox lineup. If we look at the Red Sox last time Duvall was in the starting lineup, he came right after Rafael Devers in the lineup. You know, two really good hitters here. I think we can take advantage of this stack. So to stack them, like guys that are close in the lineup, we got Devers coming in right before we have Duvall. So we're taking these two. The hitter fantasy score on Devers, over on total basis for Duvall. So Devers, last couple days, he was at 8.5. They dropped him down to 7.5. So we like this because, you know, Devers can get a hit, get on base, get the fantasy points. And then if Duvall hits him in with these hits, you know, he needs at least a double. He can get it with one double. He can get two singles. He can get a home run and cover. And those hits, hopefully he'll knock in Devers here and he'll up his fantasy score. So that's what we're hoping out, that the stack works kind of like that. And I think we have a pretty good slip here. But as always, do your own research on these picks. Only pick them if you like these as well based on your own research. Don't just blindly tail this video. So if you guys want more slips and see who people are liking in the Discord, get over here for free. Also check out the 4-day special on Dynamo for access to 10 of our cappers picks. I'm just one of them. We have 10 more at least in there. I think we got 14, 15. So check that out as well. Coming back here for our little recap, we got a hitter stack from the Red Sox, Duvall, Devers. Devers should be right before Duvall, and we're hoping that Devers gets on base. Duvall can hit him in here. Then we got Syndergaard, the OddsJam pick of the day. Check it out. Link down below. You get 25% off. Great tool here. Then we got Gorman under on the strikeouts. Just over one strikeout per game guy. Also facing a pitcher that doesn't get a lot of strikeouts. So we like this one. And then Paxton over on his hits allowed. Been getting absolutely rocked the last couple of games. Hopefully that will continue in a high-scoring game in Boston, Kansas City. That actually works into our stack here as well. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, subscribe to the channel. Check out the NFL preseason video. That's going to be this end card right here. Check out all the links down below as well, and we'll see you in the next video.